Hello everyone, and welcome this evening to some live crafting here at Stamping in the Valley. So we'll wait just a few minutes for maybe a few people to jump on here. It's 7 o'clock on Sunday evening. I like to hop on here and craft with you guys. But of course, if you miss the live, you can, hey Brenda, you can always, hi Deborah. If you miss the live, you can always catch the replay. And don't forget to comment below, because then you are entered into a drawing for the next week for my giveaway. It's just a little giveaway, but just something nice to say thank you for, dropping by and stopping in and maybe making a comment and watching a little crafting. So let's just start. And so I did a video, hi Connie, I did a video this weekend with the paper pumpkin. Let me get one of those cards. I have to show this. This is a very sweet set. Here is this month's paper pumpkin. Okay, now, and I just did the inside like this. Came with a very nice stamp set. Of course, the refills will go on sale, but what's nice about this one is that you can use just about any sentiment that you would like on this if you love the outside of the card. This is popped up with dimensionals and it's shimmery. These trees are shimmery. You can barely see it right there, maybe a little glimpse of it. But the trees are shimmery. So this is this month's paper pumpkin, which, like I say, if you didn't get the paper pumpkin this month, you could always, hi Paula, you can always subscribe to next month is going to be something, they're calling it part 2. And this is going to be 24 tags, 4 designs. And so 24 tags, and they're supposed to coordinate with the cards that we got. So this is the part 2. So I'm excited for that for next month. So if you'd like to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, there when this goes on to my YouTube channel, there is always a link below to click for the Paper Pumpkin. And then with that, my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, my downlines, and anyone who places an order with me this month, these are the 2 free card kits. They change, they change every month. Hi, Mary. So these are the 2 free ones for this month. And everything's been mailed out to everybody. I just mailed it out Saturday, okay? Hey, Glenda, good to see you. So everything got mailed out. If you placed an order with me, Paper Pumpkin person, downline, my downlines got their spritzer. This is a spritzer. I'm starting to, when you got to build your business, okay? And I so appreciate everyone hanging in there with me through the beginning of my business. And now I'm able to give back a little bit. I have a Facebook page for my downlines. I do a video every Thursday for them. And now once a month, along with the free card kits, they're going to get a little something from me. I don't know yet what it will be because it's a percentage of what I receive because you're on my team. Excuse me. And so it's a percentage. And so this month I was happy to get the spritzers for everyone. And I'm going to do a fun video with that. So every Thursday I do a video for them. So this Thursday we're going to play with the spritzer. And then I have this class going on right here. This class is my Snowman season bundle. If you order the bundle from me, you are going to get an exclusive free video to your email that will show you how to put together these 4 cards. Okay, and this is a free class because there's no product to be mailed to you. This is a free class when you order the bundle, the Snowman Seasons bundle. Then I have the Happy Crafting Card Kit class. Now this one is $25. And these are the cards. They change every month. You get 2 for each card. You get enough product to make 2 of each card. So 2 for this card. I emboss and cut everything for you. You just put it together and you get the exclusive video also. So here are the cards for this month. And then this one right here. And this one, what I decided to do was, see, I cut this leaf out here for you. I'm going to send you the leaf that I cut out just so that you could put that on another project. So that's my Happy Crafting Card Kit class, and this is $25, and I accept a PayPal invoice. I could send you a PayPal invoice, or I can, thank you, Deborah. I accept a personal check or a money order. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I get on camera, I have a frog in my throat. For some reason we don't even know. Okay, and so now let's see, what should we do? Let's do the giveaway from last week. Here is what we had. So whoever's name I pick out of the little bucket, they're going to get my little moose treats. These came out so stinking cute. This is a fantastic idea for a craft fair. They're going to get some of these kind of iridescent, pear pizzazz looking adhesive back sequins. They will get this card right here that I made. We did this last week on camera, and this technique was to show you how to use embossing powder, clear embossing powder with any color ink. So that's what this card was all about. And then they're going to get this card also. So that goes right here. Because I figured out, I was so happy to get everything worked out with the cups that I really just decorated that card up, and I really enjoyed doing that. So this is the giveaway, and here is our little bucket, and everybody's name. If you made a comment, you're in here last week, okay? That's why I say, if you get on here, make a comment, because then on like next Sunday, I write your names down, and look, it's just old computer paper. And I put it in this little bucket that has sentimental value to me, this little 31 bucket. And I pick out, let's see, who wins this. Let's get right there. Who is this? And honest, guys, this is just the way I do it. Oh, hey, Glenda Ogle, you won. Right here, Glenda. You won the giveaway. I will get this in the mail to you next week. Very, very nice. Okay. So there's that. Let's put this aside. Kind of try to move everything out of my way as I'm doing. Now, if you're a new customer of mine, I'm going to send you both catalogs, the annual and the holiday catalog. I will also send you 6 6x6 sheets of designer series paper. This is retired, but it's just for you to start to craft with, just so you have something to play with as you get some new things. And now what we have coming up, and this is going to be released to customers November 1st, and that's where we're coming into this card right here. This is called the Christmastime is Here Suite. It's very, very beautiful, guys. And this is not good color. I'm running out of ink. I was running out of ink, so it didn't color really well, but I'm going to show you because I have the bundle. Okay, so being a demonstrator, of course, we get to order early. So I ordered the entire suite. Guys, I even got the bracelet, a gift to me. I just loved it. So the whole suite is $112.50. You get the paper, the framelits, 2 stamp sets, the enamel dots, ribbon, and a bracelet. Okay, hey, Laura. So, and here is the product list, but this will be released on November 1st. Now, what I've learned through the years with Stampin' Up is that when you look at something and I'm like, a rose, really? For Christmas? Yes, a rose for Christmas. This is a Christmas rose. I just love this. I didn't look, do you see the wink of Stella that I just put on the rose? Isn't that pretty? Okay, I used my enamel dots right here, my gold enamel dots, just a little bit. I couldn't even bring myself to put a sentiment on this. It was stunning. I just loved it. I just loved it. So I did this on the inside, just Merry Christmas, just like that. And this is what we're going to be doing this evening. But first, let's look at everything that I got. So here's the little bracelet. Okay. And I love this. This is like, I don't know, to open and close it right here, you know, to stretch it a little bit. But it has the rose, and then it has a Stampin' Up logo. So I really, really love this. And then I thought, you know what? What a fantastic box, Christmas box, to make some tags. If you didn't want to keep this in the box, if you put it in your jewelry box or something like that. But I thought, wow, that would be a great box to keep and put some Christmas tags in. but I just had to have this little bracelet. It intrigued me, and it had the Stampin' Up logo thing on it, so I went ahead and I got it. So that was fun. Now, here's the ribbon. It's gold and it's shimmery. It's very, very pretty. I don't use it in this card. I used it, oh, our giveaway. Let's jump back to that because the giveaway for this week is I'm going to give you some enamel dots that are from the Toil and Tidings Glitter Enamel Dots. A whole line of the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels. These are missed in the catalog, guys. These are toward the back of the catalog, of the holiday catalog. And I know that they say holiday, but I love the colors. I love this blue. This is such a deep blue. I just love that. So, okay, it says holiday, but I think you could use them anytime. So, and then I put some ribbon in here. And you're going to get this card that I made right here. You're going to get this card tonight that I made. And then you're going to get this one. This is the card that I did for my downlines this week on their Facebook page. And I just absolutely love this. Very simple inside, but we have a die that cuts this out. Cuts it out of the paper, guys. I just am in awe of it. I love the red and I love the gold. So these two cards and then just some goodies in the bag right here. So just comment below and that's the giveaway. So I wanted to show that to you because I just absolutely love this rose. I'm just like, wow. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the paper. Now let's look at this paper that comes with it. We're going to bring the whole 12 by 12 set in here, and I've really been playing a lot with this. Of course, this is the other side, and this is what the top of the box looked like. And so this you can use this way or that way, either way. So that's a lot of fun. And then here are our roses. Now, with the dies that come with it, like everything, when I went to the Apple Festival, okay, our little truck was all over everything. Hey, Christine. Hey, Teresa. Let's see. Okay, you're new here. Savings Maker. I guess that's your Facebook name. But hello to you, and I'm glad you're new and on here watching us make some cards tonight. The best way to learn is to look at videos and just kind of follow along. That's how I started out. But anyway, these are the dies. They have some beautiful, two frames in here that I really, really liked. On that one card that I did for my downlines, I used that frame. But this is the die that cuts out the single rose. It does not cut out these three together. This does not, okay? It cuts out this image right here of the single rose. So it cuts that out. I just love that because it's just beautiful. The gold and the red and the green are so traditional. This is another intriguing little shape right here. Let me show you what I did with that today, just messing around here. I cut that out of gold glimmer paper. Isn't that pretty? Now that I'm going to make another card, something, but I'm going to use this on it. So I really, really like that. And then we have these brackets here that are just beautiful. They could go like in four corners of the card, okay, to like frame things out. There's so many possibilities with this set. So, you know, even though I bought the whole set, if you did not want that and just wanted the framelits and the stamp set and maybe the paper, you're not going to go wrong with this paper, guys. Let me show you this paper. If you're into your Christmas and into doing what you're doing, one of the sets, the one we're going to use tonight, this is red rubber, the single one that you color. The other set is photopolymer. So that's pretty interesting in itself. Now, here is our paper. And this has pine cones and berries on the back of it. Isn't that adorable? And let's go ahead. We're working in a very small space, so I just kind of move things out of the way as I look at how gorgeous this paper is. You know, even if you, look at that gold. Even if you scrapbook and you do like 12 by 12, this is beautiful for Christmas. And put a family photo in the middle of it, and you have your page done. Because this paper does it for you. It does all the, I thought the paper does the work for you. So, and then we have this. And then we have this, so there's 3 different designs, and I believe 4 sheets of each. And this is so pretty. This has gold glimmer in it also. So again, this will be released on November 1st. So let's talk about this card and what I did. I don't know what it is about gold foil, but if it was like regular cardstock, I would just put it behind here and be okay to put my other layer down and have a little bit of it sticking out, you know, the way we layer things. But there's just something about it cracks me up. This gold foil, I'm like, oh man, I'm wasting all that gold foil behind that paper. So I made a frame. So because you will see that we have the, what a nice piece we get out of here to use on another project. And here is the center of that. Okay. And like I said, if it's like regular cardstock, any color, let's just say early espresso or garden green or anything like that, it is so funny. I'm okay to put the whole thing down there. But when I get to this glimmer paper, I'm not. So, so I decided, I was like, this will look great with a frame. Well, I didn't realize how gorgeous it was really going to come out, because I just think I couldn't even put a sentiment. It looks so pretty. I was like, no, I'm just leaving it. So here's one that I have colored. Okay, for us, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. I'm going to show you what I did with the Stamparatus. Let me move that in. So here we go with the Stamparatus. Now, because we have red rubber, I took all the components out from underneath here, the foam mat, okay, I took that out. When you go to the red rubber, you don't need all of that bulk, so remember that. Now, what I love is my grid here, because this piece of paper is 5 by 3 3/4. It's of regular Whisper White. So what I love about this grid is you can line this up right in the corner here, and you are straight. I mean, there's no way around it. I love this grid on the bottom here. The grid paper is great too. There's just something about this being solid. I put my magnets there, okay? Then you want to take your stamp, and whichever way that you want to do this. Now, you could put it where this rose is hanging down. I happen to like this rose to the top. And so, and then you can angle it a little bit if you want to. And I kind of like it right there, okay? So then I close the door and I pick it up. Now we're in the perfect position. I'm going to use my Tuxedo Memento Black ink because, of course, I've used the blends on that. So I want to go ahead and do that. I'm going to ink this up, and then I'm going to close the door and press. And I'm not pressing too hard, and I'm kind of giving it a little rub, okay? I lift it up, and I see that I'm missing right here, and it could be a little more defined. But what I'm seeing here also, and I want you guys to look at this, on this side, my ink did not transfer all the way, okay? So instead of adding more ink and maybe getting something blurry, I'm just going to close the door again. We're perfectly lined up, and I'm going to take my fingers and just press where I think that my ink didn't transfer. And okay, now we need more ink right over here. This is good. This is all pretty good. It could be a little darker. So I'm going to ink it up. Do you see how I have my stamp case underneath this? It allows me to have a nice solid surface to ink my stamp up on. And now I'm going to close it again. And I'm going to press and kind of rub this. And you don't want to press, because then what that does to the bottom of the stamp is it squishes it out just a little bit, and you get thick lines where you don't need thick lines. Okay, let's open that up. And that is perfect. It is absolutely, oh my goodness, it is so perfect. It's so perfect. The depth of the black is perfect. The just everything about it is just perfect to be colored. Okay, now I'm going to get my chamois, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this off here. Now, if you go over to my YouTube channel, there will be a product list underneath this. Yeah, I'll have it up tonight. So if you need any product, you can just click on it, and it'll take you right to my online store. So there's that. Okay, so now there were just a couple of things. Of course, I'm not going to color the whole thing with you. That's why I did the other one. But there was just a couple of things that I wanted to go over with you. The berries. I used the blunt tip of the dark cherry cobbler. And now when you're doing this, you don't press, okay? This is an alcohol ink, and it will like bleed out, okay? So what I do is I start in the middle of these little berries, and I just kind of make a little circle. And I leave a little white space, just the teeniest bit, because the ink will flow there. And then if you need to fill it in, you can. But again, start in the middle and just a little round like that, okay? A little tip on that. Now, my pine cones, I used light and dark crumb cake. I took the lead from Stampin' Up, where to do the shading. See where they have the darkness here on the pine cone? I put my dark crumb cake in all those lines, just like that. All right, then I came back in with my light crumb cake, and then I colored it in, going right over the dark space, the dark places that I just created, and allowing all of that alcohol to blend together in the marker. And this is what gave me an absolutely beautiful effect. You guys know I love pine cones, so to color one was like, oh, I'm going to make it beautiful. So here we go. And we have just very, very nice shading. But again, I'm letting Stampin' Up do the work for me, because wherever the lines are is where I put the dark old olive on a leaf. On these lines, I just come up on the lines and I just put one dark swoop, okay? Then I bring my light old olive in, and this is how you blend. Now with this, because this is a larger area, I'm going to use my brush tip. Try to get right in there around that pine cone. But as you can see, I am barely touching the paper. Very light touch, guys. Don't push it down. So I'm going to come over here. And then where the dark is, I'm just blending it out with this light as I go, as I add the color. Okay? So, and then I will just continue through the leaf like that. I'll let this like come through here. Okay, and then I'll look at it and I'll be like, well, you know, it could be a little bit more blended. Okay, so then I take, again with the light, I come around where this dark is and kind of just little circular motions, and it allows that to blend out into the leaf, and it just really is so beautiful. Really gives that leaf some texture and dimension, just like that. So that's how quick and easy that is. Let's see. Then, okay. Then what I did, let's look at these let's look at both of these. This one, my boughs right here, I came up the stem with my dark crumb cake. My leaves are light and dark old olive. I like this being a dark old olive. Here I did the light on this also. Okay, I did light here and just dark on those lines. But I really think that using the darker old olive on this one defines it. So I kind of like the front of this one a little bit. Not that this is bad, but I like that I used the darker old olive on the bows. I think it made a little depth in through here with the greenery. So that's, so again, dark old olive, use the blunt tip, the skinny tip, okay? Now with this, wait a minute, back up. Where is my dark crumb cake? My dark crumb cake, again, the skinny tip. You want to put this down first. I can't get the lid off. Okay. You want to put the brown down first. If you're coming down through these bows, take that brown into it first. Okay? Just color that in there nicely. Because then when you come across it with the dark old olive, it's going to pull some of that brown into the old olive. Now with this, what I did not color. I made lines. The lines of the bows is what I made. But as you come into that brown, it's going to pick up some of the green, and it's just going to make it look fantastic in here. See, I'm just doing lines there. Coming out through here, out here, just letting Stampin' Up! Really do the work for me. And then the brown part of the stem in there will shade along with the greenery. So let me pick this up. Right here is our pine cone, and that has nice depth on it. Over here is our boughs with the brown in there, I wanted you to see. And then coming across to our leaf here. And everything is shaded so nicely. So I'll finish this off camera. But I just wanted to go through some shading techniques with you guys. So that, you know, if you did purchase this set, you would feel comfortable using it. Now, I'm going to bring this back in, and I want to apply my Wink of Stella to this rose. I had to do this. This is just, now, have you ever seen Wink of Stella? It's like a glitter pen. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. Now I'm going to just add this. You squeeze the barrel here. It comes into here, and I have plenty in there, as you can see. And I just take my brush tip, and I just lay this down all over this beautiful rose. All around here. Get it to the edges and just have fun with it. That's one thing of Wink of Stella. It goes very quick, as you can see, and it gives you a wow factor. It also activates the ink a little bit more, and so, you know, you could get a little bit of a deeper color or more shading going on. You know, you never really know how it's going to react with what color. Like, definitely this cherry cobbler is enjoying this Wink of Stella right now, because it is really getting very glittery. Oh, so pretty. Let me pull this up. Yeah, let's get right to the edges here. I'm just letting my brush tip go right to the edge where that Tuxedo Memento black ink is. And just really coming around this gorgeous rose. Yeah, so what I was saying was, like, Stampin' Up! Knows what's trending. Because when I was at our craft festival downtown, that little truck was all over the place. And the moose. The moose and the truck, guys, were just like all over. On everything. Isn't that beautiful? Now that'll dry. Look at that. And I just elected to do the flower and not anything else. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I really appreciate it. Oh, yes. Hey, Vicky. The Wink of Stella. You're so right. Wink of Stella, like, if you don't know what to do, if you add the Wink of Stella, it's like, ah, there we go. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, now, so I wanted to do that first and kind of let this sit over here and dry. Let's bring in our inside. And our inside piece is Whisper White, 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. It's going to be mounted on some old olive that is, what did I cut this at? I don't even remember. 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so Old Olive, that's 5 1/4 by 4. Whisper White, that's 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. A little bit of a thicker border. I'm just going to use my cherry cobbler, and I'm going to put my, okay, yes, my Merry Christmas, which is right next to me, right in the middle here, the best I can. Now, the best I can do with this, I try to line this up on the top or the bottom of my pad. Okay, now I know my paper's straight. We'll do the best we can. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Nice. Very, very nice. Very excited when it's perfect when I'm to the other side of the camera. So now we use some early espresso and our little pine cone here. And let's see, that goes with that. I think I got to get another. No, I have an envelope right here. I'll do the pine cones on that too. Let's grab this. And this little pine cone is distinctive. It has a lot of depth to it. And then I want to show you the stamp set on this thing, on this set. There's a lot more to do with the flowers. I just have not figured it out yet on this stamp set. Because look, here it is. This is a distinctive rose with another one right here. Then we have all kinds of boughs right here. And then we have these berry dots. And I'm thinking that these can layer on top of each other and make an absolutely gorgeous image. So I'm hoping to be doing that this week sometime. And then this one says, wishing you the gifts of the season, peace and joy. I love that. And may this Christmas fill your heart with warmth and love. And those are two beautiful sayings for sure. Okay, so we've got our pine cones done. And I want to go ahead, I'm going to move that aside. I want to go ahead and attach this and finish the inside of our card. Let me move my foam mat. And then I'm going to show you how to do the frame. And we're going to use our rectangular framelets. So this goes on here. Okay, and nothing's embossed, so we can go with snail again. And now we're going to put this on the inside of our card. And I just absolutely love framing things out with other colors. It's been one of my new things to do, and I really like it, because it just really makes the inside of the card pop. Okay, now, the outside. Here we go. This is a piece of gold foil, and it's 4 inches across. So it comes in a pack, and they're 12 by 12 sheets. So it's 4 inches across. And now I have my 2 largest frames of my rectangular framelets. And they nest inside of each other. Now, before I go to the big shot, you want to seriously line this up first. Okay, line it up, get it where you want it. Take some washi tape. Okay, I'm going to hold this. Oh, I moved. Okay. Hold it. Take your washi tape and start and tape all 4 sides. Just with the washi tape. This is washi tape from years ago. Some Stampin' Up came with something. So I have it extra and I keep it. Okay, now we know that we have our frame, and this is the time to make any kind of adjustments. See, and I think I'm too skinny over here, okay? So I want to go ahead and I want to move that frame just a little bit. And I'm really, this might take you a hot minute, you know, to get it right, but we've got it right now. We're good. Okay. So I have a nice frame. I'm moving my paper in, and see, you've already got your washi tape on there. So I'm moving that in, and I'm going to place it here on my gold foil. Just like that. And I'm going to let my washi tape hold it. Now I can pick this entire thing up. I'm going to cut it out right over here. Yes, Wink of Stella does sell. Wink of Stella does sell Stampin' Up. Thank you, Vicky. Stampin' Up does sell Wink of Stella, and Vicky was nice enough to provide us with the number. So here it is on the gold foil, and my Big Shot's just right next to me right here, so I'm going to run it through. So, like, it doesn't matter what kind of shape your plates are in, if they're bowed or whatever. You've got this thing down with, washi tape. Because look, my plates stay, and these are the newer ones. They stay bowed and used, and a lot of love goes into these plates. And let me go through this with you. Do you know that, like, the one that you cut on, always keep one down? And let that be the one you cut on. And this one up here, the top, like designate what's the bottom and what's the top. I also keep a separate set for embossing. I do not emboss with those plates right there. I have embossing plates right here. And they are clear. So I keep 2 sets all the time. When those run out, I'll take these right here and start to cut on them. And then I'll buy a new set for embossing. But I always keep those separate. Okay, so back to this. So I'm going to take this off, our tape. And this tape can be used over and over again until you lose your sticky. It's just to help you to hold it. And now, look here, on a 4x4 sheet, this is all my scrap. That's a little bit of scrap there. You could always do something with that. But you also have your piece here that you're going to do something on another project with. You have a beautiful frame. And you haven't wasted anything inside of your gold foil. I love it. So that's fun. So that was the whole purpose. That's what started this card. Is I was like, oh my gosh, I want to put like cherry cobbler on top of gold or whatever. And that's how I got into a frame. Because I didn't want to waste this part of my gold foil paper. That is funny. Okay, now let's see, where did we put what we did here? We've got this, we've got our frame, and we have our flower. Now that's nice and dried now. And there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can either put your frame on here first, and I would suggest to use Tombow, okay? You can put your frame on there first, or you can take this, put it on here, and then put your frame on. And that seemed to be the most simple for me. So I'm going to take this with some snail right here. So yeah, if they're saying Christmas roses are in, Christmas roses are in. The truck, I always run out, don't I? That is hilarious. The trucks are in, the moose are in, the Christmas flowers, the roses have got to be in. So that's good. I figure they know, I don't. Okay, now this I want to center nicely on here because then we'll use our frame. So really take your time when you place this. Okay, we are so good. Okay. Nice. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's just gorgeous. But when you add this, it just really makes it pop. Remember, this piece is 5 by 3 3/4. And this frame fit it perfectly. Now this, we will use some Tombow. I want this liquid glue because I might have to scooch it around a little bit. Such a pretty set. I had fun this afternoon in this craft room with this set, just coloring and designing the card itself. But as you can see, the DSP can do the work for you also with this suite. So I'm just going to put a little Tombow, just dots, but not globs, okay? You don't want it to really squish out that much. Definitely in the corners. And there we go. Plenty, plenty. Now, I'm going to put this over top of here. And because we are using the liquid glue, we have that little bit of wiggle room that we might need just to get this in the correct place. And there, whoop, and there we go. It's in the correct place. Here we go. Let it get a little tacky. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. I'm just going to go very easily around here. Just like that. And that is perfect. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I couldn't even put a sentiment, guys. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm doing nothing because it is just so beautiful. That rose is just, and look at that wink of Stella. So we will put some gold glitter enamel dots. This comes in that sweet. So let's see. I kind of like this medium size here. And I'm going to put one up here. Just to give it a couple of points of interest here. But the card, I want to put that one here. Let's put it here. Good. But the card is gorgeous. Okay, that is our live for this evening. I hope you enjoy this card. Make a comment. If you guys are looking to order this suite, you can go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button. It'll be available November 1st to you guys as customers. If you are a demonstrator, this is available for pre-order now. And as you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like the paper is gorgeous. And this is going to be a lot of fun to play with. I think you're going to be able to make a lot of beautiful Christmas cards. I hope you enjoyed our evening together. And the gold frame, yes, Judith, that is so true. The gold frame really does bring out that rose. Thank you, Mary. And, you know, I use the gold because of the DSP. The DSP is full of red and gold. And let me get that here. The DSP, it is just full of that red and gold on one side. And that's what drove me to do that. You know, I was going to use gold as a background, but then I felt really bad about wasting and gluing Whisper White cardstock this afternoon. It was so funny. I was like, oh, I don't want to glue that to that gold foil, but why do I glue it to any kind of regular cardstock? I don't know. So that's how I came up with, well, let me make a frame. And that's how this whole entire card happened. So pretty. So just a very, very fun and time in the craft room, and I sure am glad to share it with you guys on Sundays. I appreciate you all coming by. Let's see what else is going on. Make sure you make a comment because you're in for that drawing. Glenda Ogle, you won last week, so I'll get your things in the mail to you this week. And please, if you have any questions, just email me at joannematty@outlook.com. You could always ask me anything on my Facebook page about Stampin' Up or anything craft related. Please go ahead, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you guys craft. Thanks again for watching, and have a great evening. Happy crafting.